Hey guys, this is official Creo, and today I've got my first tutorial on this channel. I'm pretty much gonna show you how to make this text that I have in my background. So first I just want to mention that the reason why I haven't been posting any videos for the last couple of weeks is because I was doing all of my work on a laptop I got through my school, but since school year is over for me now, I had to return that computer, so I pretty much have been been without the computer for as I said, the last couple of weeks. But now I dug up my old PC and got Cinema 4D and Photoshop installed, so now we'll be able to post videos again, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, let's get started. So in the description I have included a Lightroom that I like to use, and I highly recommend you to use this as well. It is made by Era, if that's how I pronounce it. And I don't want to take credit for this Lightroom, so because it's not made by me, as I said. So you should go check him out. He has a great channel with some cool videos. And so I did modify this Lightroom a little bit, like with the render settings, and I also deleted the text so that we can make our own one. So if you already have this Lightroom, I still recommend you to download this one, so because then it will be easier for you to follow the tutorial. But yeah, let's get started. So we're going to start off by adding a text object, and we're going to align it in the middle. And the font that I'm going to be using, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. You can just see in the description. I'll leave a link for it there, so you can download it as well if you want to. So we want the text to be pretty small, so we're gonna make it smaller, but we still want the depth to be at 20 because we want the text to be pretty thin. So this is pretty good. The height at around 130, something like that. And then you want to go to caps and add a fillet cap with a radius of 2. And you want to change the fillet type to 1 step, and you want to uncheck hull inwards. So this will give us a pretty nice effect. I'm just going to show you real quick. I don't know if you can see, but it will make the text look like this. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to go to this gray material down here, and you want to hold Control and click and drag it to the right. So make sure that you hold Control, because that will create a copy of that material. So you want to go to one of the materials and change the color to whatever color you prefer. So I'm gonna go with orange. And then you want to apply these two materials to the text, and you want to make sure that you start with the gray material, and then you go ahead with the orange material. So up here you want to select the orange material, so just click it right here, and then on the selection tab you want to type in C1 with the capital C, so it looks like this. And this will pretty much apply the orange material to the front and the gray material to the side of the text. So once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to copy this text twice, so that you have 3 text objects. And you pretty much do the same thing. You hold Control and then you click and drag it down like this. And so once you have 3 text objects, what you want to do is you want to click this icon right here in the top right corner, and this will enable us to look at the text at a few different views or perspectives. And so what you want to do now is you want to make sure that you want to look at either the top view or the right view. I'm just going to go with the top view. So you want to make sure that you line up the texts behind each other. So just move one of them back, and then move another one back a little further. So you sort of line them up like this. And if you go back to the main perspective, or main view, whatever it's called, it should look something like this. Okay, so now we're almost done. What you gotta do now is you gotta select all of the text objects. So just click on the bottom one and then hold shift and click the top one, and that should select all of them. And now you just want to rotate the text a little bit, kind of like this, as you see it, like I've done here. Let's rotate it a little bit, kind of like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the 3D text. Now we're just gonna render it, but you want to make sure that after you render it, you don't want to close Cinema 4D, because we're gonna render it twice. The second time with some other settings. So yeah, you just wanna render the text, and that will take a while for me because my computer is pretty slow. But you know, just choose a location and name for the file, and then you just click this icon right here, or you can click Shift and R. Okay, so when your text is rendered, you want to close the picture viewer and go back to your render settings. You want to go to Effect and pick Cell Renderer. Then you want to tick this box that says Edges, and you pretty much want to sort of invert these colors. So you see that the edge color is black and the background color is white. You just want to make the you just want the edge color to be white and the background color to be black instead. So you just change these colors real quick, and then you want to go back to the Save tab, because when you render this, you must pick another name, because we don't want this file to replace the other one. So I'm just going to add a 2 to the name of the file. But yeah, so the cell render effect, I don't know really how to explain it, but I'm just going to render it so you can see for yourself. So as you can see, we'll give this sort of blueprint effect, or whatever it's called. I'm not really sure what to call it. But yeah, now it's lagging a bit for me, but once this text is rendered, you're all done with Cinema 4D, so you can go ahead and open up Photoshop after that. Okay, so when you are done with the rendering, you want to open the text up in Photoshop, and you want to make a new layer and put it beneath the text layer, and grab a dark gray color, and we're just gonna fill up the background with that color. So just grab your paint bucket tool. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to double click on the text layer to bring up the layer styles, and you want to start off by adding a gradient overlay. Change the blend mode to overlay, and for the opacity you want to have around 75. Then you want to add an inner glow. Color you want white, and size around 20. For the blend mode you want to have overlay, or sorry, not overlay, you want to have soft light. That was better. Okay, so once you've done this, what you want to do is you want to add a drop shadow, and you want to uncheck use global light, and yeah, the angle can be at around 120. You want to bring the opacity all the way up to 100%, and you want to change the spread to 5 and the size to around 35. Then you can click OK. So now I'm gonna link you to this texture. It's in the description. We're gonna apply this texture to the text. So just copy this image and paste it in your Photoshop document, and make sure it's located directly above the text layer. And it also have to cover the whole text, so you don't want it to be like this, because it has to sort of cover the whole text. So yeah, now what you want to do is you want to hold Alt and click in between the texture and the text, like that, and change the blend mode of the texture to overlay. You want to bring the opacity down a bit to around 75. And that's pretty good. So now what you gotta do is you gotta go to this other text that we made and just copy this real quick, and you want to paste it in this Photoshop document. So you want to make sure that you paste it so it's like on top of the other layers, because yeah, this one has to be on top. And change the blend mode to screen. And now we have to sort of you know, adjust the position so that it's like perfectly lined up with the text. And you might have to resize it, so if you have to do that, just click like Control T and you can just resize it like this. But yeah, I don't have to do that. So you just want to line it up with the text like this and decrease the opacity a little bit to around 80. And yeah, so that is actually pretty much it for this tutorial. As you can see, it looks pretty nice when you overlay this this cell renderer text to the regular text. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you can see, yeah, it looks pretty much exactly like the text in my background. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, please leave a like and maybe a comment. And also, I need some new tutorial requests or suggestions, because I really feel like making some tutorials, because it feels like not a lot of YouTubers make tutorials these days. But yeah, so yeah, as I said, this is pretty much it for this tutorial, and thanks for watching.